Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Phi and this is Money Philosophy. Today we are going to walk through AMC technical analysis to see where the stock might land in the next few days or week. We will also take a look at some other stocks that have the potential of a short squeeze just like AMC, and we'll see what to do with those stocks as well from a trading strategy standpoint. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I am a growth stock investor and a short-term trader for certain stocks such as Amazon, Shopify, Tesla, AMC, and some other ones. If you stay until the end of the video, I will share with you my recent trade on NVDA. I capitalized on the recent momentum and made a decent return on a trade. So I look forward to sharing with you my trading and investing journeys. So first, let's take a look at AMC today. AMC today ended at $51.34, down almost 18% from the day before. After hours, it's down another $3. The volume today is 354%, which is quite high compared to the last 30 days, which is really good volume in general for trading. The RSI has reached its top, which is overbought, and it has retraced down since. Today's daily candle seems to be an inside candle, which means that it is still within the bullish range of the day before, and which means that it is still a bullish continuation. However, I have to note that the sell volume started to pick up compared to the previous couple of days. RSI has retained at overbought territory, so it is possible that AMC will retrace back down in the next few days. The reason for AMC wild swing today is the capital raise that it started at 11.55 million shares. It raised almost $600 million, which is a really good move for AMC in general. From a capital raise standpoint, it should definitely capitalize on the momentum and the fact that the stock has run up so fast to raise a tremendous amount of capital, as is the case here. So this is really smart on AMC's executives' part. However, it does take a toll on the stock price. On the 30-minute chart here, AMC did try really hard to reach back all-time high today from the low of the day at $38, but then it has since retraced back down. For tomorrow, the price range for AMC seems to be between $83.74 and $36.40. That is a very wide range for AMC, almost $50 range like this. Very, very unusual. However, it is a heaven for people who want to trade AMC. I do not have any inside information about the retail investors driving the short squeeze, so I cannot speak for people that want to hold on to AMC in the long term. I think the stock has reached overbought territory from a long-term holding standpoint. We will have to see a lot of performance on AMC's part in order to justify this kind of market value, almost $30 billion in market cap. However, on the trading side, there is absolutely opportunities for us to do so. So for example, tomorrow, if AMC reaches close to about $72, which was the previous all-time high, and to about $77, chances are it will retrace back down to the middle pivot here, which is approximately $53. So I would be looking to short AMC tomorrow if the market condition allows it. Conversely, if AMC starts very low of the day, which is right around this pivot line here, 30-something dollars, I could potentially pick up a call for it to hit the next pivot line. So once again, I'm planning to trade around these three pivot lines. Those are 36.4, 49.35 and 83.74, with a previous all-time high of about $72 and the previous pre-market high of about $77. So on the upside, if AMC makes it above $72, which was previous all-time high, it could potentially get substantially further, but nobody knows what the resistance would be at this point because we do not have the ceiling to benchmark against. On the downside, I do see a support at $50 level, $38, $29, and $17. The 50-day simple moving average is at $13.39. Keep in mind that stocks tend to retrace back down to 50-day simple moving average once it moves away from 50-day simple moving average, so that is always a possibility. The next stock I want to talk about is Workhorse. Ticker symbol is WKHS. Workhorse is an EV company, and in recent months, particularly in February, it had a very steep drop after achieving all-time high of $42.96. It retraced and dropped all the way down to about $12 that one day in February, when the U.S. Postal Service did not choose Workhorse as its contractor for vehicle delivery. And because of that, Workhorse has been retracing. It bounced a little bit and went all the way down to about $7.29 as its lowest point. It seems to be making a comeback right now and potentially having a short squeeze that could lead to a dramatic run. Right now, RSI seem to show at a overbought territory, once again, very similar to AMC. So it might be retracing back or going sideways for a few days, and with the right momentum, it can go back up. The 200 days SMA is $20.09. I expect Workhorse will surpass $20.09 at any point now, but it does need to retrace back a little bit just to calm down all the buyers out there. From a daily chart standpoint, this chart looks to be reversing, and if Workhorse makes it above $20, I do think that it will go all the way back up to $30 and eventually take out its all-time high at $42. Now, I'm talking strictly from a technical standpoint. I have not seen Workhorse numbers as a company, and I have not been invested in Workhorse as a fundamental long-term investor. This is strictly based on technical level. Next one on my list to watch is TLRY. So TLRY has an interesting chart pattern here. It did have an RSI divergence a couple of weeks ago, prompting to the current run right now. I do believe that we have not seen the full extent of the current run. TLRY's all-time high was $300 a couple of years ago, and a recent high was about $67. With the right momentum and retail traders, I believe that TLRY could get back to about $24, and the next price target would be $31. If TLRY gets back to $31 in the next few weeks, let's say by the end of June, then there is a very good chance that it will go back up to all-time high and take out all-time high. Once again, what I'm sharing with you is strictly from a technical analysis standpoint, and there's nothing fundamental about TLRY. I do not know the company's business. I have not looked at their numbers, but I'm looking from a chart analysis standpoint. It's also important to note that TLRY has surpassed 50-day simple moving average. And that number was 1755, so that is good news. If TLRY stay here for the next couple of days, it could potentially get up further, and definitely it will run really furiously above $30. So keep that in mind. Feel free to review chart and share with me your thought down below. Let me know if you plan to enter any position in TLRY and what your price target would be. The next one on my list is FUBO TV. FUBO TV ended the day today at $27.38, down about 4% from the day before. On the daily chart, this is just a inside bar, which still signal bullish continuation. The volume is only 86%, so it is not that impressive. From a daily chart pattern, it does seems to be already reversing, getting above both 50 days SMA and 200 days SMA, and those two numbers are $21 for 50 days SMA and $23.54 for 200 days SMA. The next resistance for FUBO TV is $33.55, and then it could get to $37.66. Then it has a gap to fill, and it would fill that gap at $41.85. I do see that FUBO could potentially be on its way back up all the way to $41 and gradually above $50. The recent all-time high for FUBO was $62.29. If FUBO has strong momentum and retail investor support, it could get to well above $62.29 in the next couple of weeks. We do have to watch volume. If the first half an hour of the day, the volume gets to about 50%, that tells me that there is a potential for a big run that day. So do keep an eye on FUBO as well, together with Workhorse and TLRY. So next I want to share with you my trade on NVIDIA. I took a call position, which is a bullish position on NVIDIA, expiration date June 16 at 6:55 strike. I took the trade on June 1st, which was on a Tuesday, and I sold it today on June 3rd. I bought it at $1,380 and I sold it at $4,380, netting approximately $3,000. And I will walk you through my trade here. So NVIDIA, I shared with you a couple of videos ago that it had potentially. So NVIDIA, I shared with you a couple of videos ago that it announced a recent stock split, a 4-to-1 stock split effective July 20th. And right now it is just leading up to that trade. And I did share that we have a weekly bull flag. The first price target of that weekly bull flag is $744. And the second price target is $916. So while I don't think that NVIDIA could easily get to $916 in the next month or so, I think $744 is within reach for this stock. And what I did was waiting for an opportunity for an entry point in NVIDIA. So essentially, when I entered a trade, it was approximately retracing right around $637 here on June 1st. And then I sold it at high at around $690 on June 3rd. So why did I enter the trade? First and foremost, I had a few different positions in NVIDIA right after the stock split announcement, and I'm still holding on to them. But for this particular trade, what I really spotted in NVIDIA after the announcement and after NVIDIA had run up pretty hugely on Friday, Friday before Memorial Day, was a retracement back, and it did not retrace more than half of this candle. So I decided to enter a call right at this level because I know that it is the optimal point to enter. Now, if NVIDIA continues to retrace all the way down here, that trade is canceled. I would have taken some loss. But this is an optimal point because the retracement is about half of the green candle the day before, and sure enough, within the same day, it reversed. When it reversed and the daily candle ended here, I did make a video stating that NVIDIA could potentially run up further, and today was just a bullish continuation. And so with that trade, I held on to it on Wednesday, June the 2nd, and I decided to sell at the top of the hour at the top on June 3rd here. So let's take a look at the hourly chart to see what I have there. So this is Friday and this is Monday. When I entered the trade, it was right around here. So it's a healthy retracement from a big bullish day the day before. When stock had a major bullish day and it had a healthy retracement, that is just bullish continuation. It does not signal reversal. If the stock went all the way down here, then yes, it would be a reversal, but not the case with NVIDIA. So sure enough, it's retraced back up and finished the day well above the previous all-time high. So I know that the trade was good and I had 2 weeks out from expiration. So I was holding on and see what it could do. My strike at the time was 655. I was hoping to hold all the way until about 700. I held on to it on Wednesday, June the 2nd. NVIDIA was really bullish and retraced back very minor. in the back half of the day, which was perfectly fine. This morning, it scared me a little bit because it did have some bearish candle in the morning. It retraced down to about $664 here and then start the bullish run again. So I did take it off when it was about to reach this pivot line. I still believe that NVIDIA has a lot more to go, and I potentially could re-enter the position if I see some sort of weakness in NVIDIA in the next couple of days, assuming the market and the QQQ will still be strong. But for now, I took off that trade because I think that it would have been the optimal point to exit. I also look at the risk versus reward ratio. I entered it at 1380 and I exit at 4380, which makes it over 100% return. In fact, I believe it's over 200% return. So I didn't want to be greedy and hold on. Sure, I could have made a killing, but from a risk and reward ratio, I think that's good enough. So I took off the trade. I hope you understand my rationale, and I hope that it gives you some thoughts about swing trading. It helps with emotional control pretty well because you don't have to monitor the stock very regularly. NVIDIA is a classic case for swing trading because it's pretty consistent from one day to another. So I hope the information is helpful, and until the next video, bye.